awake at night for fear that Joyce will write and publish her memoir. We will talk to you later about donations to the department. A number of people are under the misconception that Harvard-UCLA is run by LA County. But if you've been here for a while, you soon realize that there's another hospital within the hospital, and that second hospital is run by Joyce. She provides expertise for more people than I can keep track of. She's able to pry it loose within seconds using her network. We don't really know the members of her network, and it's better not to ask, as it is nervously whispered that the overly curious have simply disappeared. Just remember that they are there, they are watching, they know everything, and that you never, never want to get Joyce angry. Jim Croce said it best: you don't step on Superman's cape, you don't spit into the wind, you don't pull the mask off the Lone Ranger, and you don't mess around with Joyce. Our daughter Alessa and Joyce's daughter Alexis are the same age. And when both girls hit adolescence, it was just amazing to compare notes and find out how similar things were in our two households. Some days all we could do is look at each other and shake our heads. No words needed to be said. Since we were clearly not in control of the situation, all we could do was sit back and wait to see what happened. Our faith in our daughters paid off, and both girls are now well past their adolescence and both did great, growing up into fine people.
Amen.
The only difference is that Alexis already has a job, is supporting herself, and so her mother can retire. Our daughter is still in school and is considering her future, which means that my wife and I can't retire until we're 110. Stress. We may be taking a risk with the HIPAA rules, but Joyce is retiring, and it is time for all of you to know that Joyce has a deadly allergy to taking minutes.
It's bad.
Suffered for decades. When she first told me that she could not take minutes of department meetings, no matter what, because it was a matter of life and death, I thought she was joking. Surely no one could actually be allergic to taking minutes. Eventually I learned that she meant it was a matter of my life or death. It all made sense once I made the connection, and by the way, if you've ever wondered why PowerPoint is used for every faculty meeting, it was because that program automatically creates minutes.
Got me.
Joyce enjoys food, and at one time was even considering starting a catering business, but she does not like to stray too far from the mainstream. Over the past decade, it has been my secret mission to coerce her into eating all sorts of things. We have had Chinese dim sum. Well, I guess there's no other kind of Chinese. Peruvian food, Italian food, Mexican food, Australian bistro food, delicatessen, and more. One day, my enthusiasm and sense of culinary exploration led me to suggest the possibility of sushi. Joyce said nothing but gave me a quick, cold, hard look. I recognized that she had drawn a line in the sand, a line I dared not step over at the risk of becoming chair tartare. As I recall, we settled on barbecue instead. Joyce is a member of our family here in the Department of Pediatrics, and one does not simply replace family members. We have been together through newborns, illnesses, and loss of our friends and family members. She has earned her retirement, but it is a milestone that leaves us ambivalent, happy for her, and sad at the thought of her absence. Joyce, don't have any doubt that we're going to miss you, and know that we wish you nothing but happiness in the years ahead. Rather than giving you a plaque to accumulate dust in some out-of-the-way corner, we decided to give you something that will force you to celebrate your time with us. And before I give you that...